Hey, what's up? I first want to welcome you guys to my sticker tutorial. And what you'll see me doing now is selecting a template, which was 4 by 6. And I'm doing that due to the Cricut restrictions. The maximum print and cut that you can do on Cricut is 9.25 by 6.75, I believe. So, in order to do the sticker sets, a lot of common ones that I like to do, or the one that I prefer, is something that's 4 by 6, because with one print and cut sheet from Cricut, I'm able to do two sticker sheets. So what you see me doing here is just editing the background. This foreground is going to be my sticker sheet template, or the header of the sticker sheet, kind of how the sticker sheet is laid out and how it looks. The stickers that I'm using are wrong stickers. It's a Asian artist that I really particularly like to follow. I love her work. So I decided to use this example. And it's pretty funny because I did two videos. One video doing my own stickers and one video doing her stickers. And when I actually was cutting my stickers, I was running into a lot of problems, which is hilarious because I cut stickers all the time. And so to actually sit down and record it and have it go so sideways was hilarious. But anyways, this video, the kinks were worked out and everything worked out very good. So at the top, you'll see me. I'm just fooling around trying to see if I can have her Instagram name on there, just as a show of support or credit for her digital products. You can go ahead and print them at home for personal use only. For these products, I would not sell this on my website, but this is just something that I use for my own personal planning, whether it be physical or digital. So right now you just see me kind of messing with the font, and I'll kind of just chit chat here and there. But yeah, I recorded this video because a lot of people reached out to me. I'm in a group called Brown Girls Who Craft with Cricut, and everyone is doing Cricut crafts, but no one was really doing sticker sheets with their Cricuts. So when I posted it up on the page, everybody was so shocked. And what you'll see me doing here is how her stickers came. They came in a grid, which is good because it's already, I don't have to lay out the stickers. So if I was using individual images of my own, long as it's a PNG with a transparent background, you can use it. And what you'll see me doing now is doing a function on Photoshop where you can add the stroke, and I typically use 14. And when you're adding that stroke, what's that doing is giving a white border for when you cut out your images. And everything that you see in white is how the Cricut will cut it out. So I'm going to go in and clean up these little splotches. Those were just areas of the PNG where it was like some image there, but it wasn't a huge image, and it just was that it wasn't as clean. So you'll see me kind of cleaning that up. Also, you'll see how some of this white is touching. So I'll go in and fix that, because if I left them touching, then those two stickers would cut out together and not necessarily like an individual sticker sheet. So I'm just kind of fooling around with this, and I'm going to try to make the stroke smaller to see if that decreases the amount that the stickers were touching in the past. So yeah, these two stickers at the top, I was trying to work my way around actually not selecting it and moving it, but I ended up fixing it. But like I said, the most difficult part about this whole thing is kind of organizing your stickers in a way that you want them to be printed. And for a wrong sticker set, she did them in a layout style, which made them already ready for printing. And what I'm using Photoshop for is just adding that stroke in the background. And again, it's a FX function. So if you're using Photoshop, you can do that. And right now, I'm just trying to figure out a way on here how to scoot over the girl so the white isn't touching. So I recorded this video a while ago, so I can't remember what I actually did, but I printed out this, so I had to have gotten it right at one point. So you'll kind of see me tinkering around with this. But yeah, before I was talking about the brown girls who craft with the Cricut on a Facebook. That group is very inclusive of black and brown people, and you get to see how talented a lot of us are, and it's honestly great. And with this portion here, each thing would have cut out individually. The crown would have been separate, real queens would have been separate, fix each other, and yeah, those would have been separate. So I did not wanted to cut out line by line each sticker. I wanted it to cut it out as one gigantic sticker. So you'll just see me freehanding some white behind it and kind of fixing it up, making it look neat because that's how the sticker is going to cut out on Cricut. So I'm still here. I'm just kind of floating in the background. I don't know if I'll overlay some music or not, but I figured I would try to continue to kind of talk it through just so you don't have that dead ambient noise. And I think I used the lasso tool. Oh yeah, that was so smart of me to kind of separate this girl from the rest. So the lasso tool just duplicated it, and then I just erased what I had, and then we're gonna put her back. I did want to show you guys literally from start to finish. And just because the way that I learned, I was watching a video from start to finish. And I'm just moving her around to see like which way can she be on the sheet without like interfering with something else. So I think I made it actually smaller. And then adding a stroke on there. Yep, now nothing is touching. I'm just making sure that it's not touching the other sticker on that right hand side. Then I'm on my way. So from this moment, everything looks good. I have my layer hidden right now. Oh yeah, that little piece was touching that bottom. Yeah, this is definitely something that you want to fine tune when you're doing it, because if you leave the white backgrounds connected, the stickers will not cut out as two separate stickers. It will be one that's stuck together. And especially if you have a shop and you're selling, you definitely want to work out these kinks and do some test prints for yourself. And if you see, I decided to get rid of that white background behind the crown. And I don't know why I particularly did that, because honestly, like I said, it caused more trouble in the end to like have each of those cut out like that. But yeah, so now you get to see with what it looks like with the header, and then we're going to head over to Cricut Design Space. I have a cool printer, and it's super fancy. So sometimes I like to fix the image on Photoshop just in terms of like coloring, but it honestly just depends on your printer. For my printer, sometime with red, it was making it like kind of wonky, like magenta. So I wanted to make sure when I was doing this that my reds were true reds. And it did come out, ended up printing out pretty good. But I like to tweak. It's easier to tweak it in Photoshop than it is to tweak it on the actual printer. And let me know. Maybe you guys might have the same printer as I do. I have a Canon Pixma Pro 100, and I ended up getting a really good deal on it. It was $400 with a mail-in rebate of $200 that came through as a MasterCard. So I saved $200. So yeah, and it's a professional grade printer that can print up to 11 by 13, so it can do some very large colorful prints. And what you see me now, I'm importing it into Cricut Design Studios. And you see like all of our stuff that we messed up on was clearing up in Photoshop so we don't have to clean up anything when we're here. Next, we're going to add the template, which is the background. And we're going to add this as a print and cut. And then lastly, we're going to add this template again, but this time we're going to add it as a cut file. So I do it as simple because the colors don't matter. So when you're doing print and cut for images, I always do fine complex because it has a lot of details and a lot of colors. Yep, save as a cut file. And then select all three. Add them onto your Cricut canvas. And then this part right here, the first thing is the background and the cut. I size both of those in height to 6. And it comes in kind of large. And then I always set the position 0 to 0. So both of these squares are lined up. And that's very important because once you get to cutting, you want to make sure that it's cutting the right thing. And then, yeah, I don't know why. I think because I was screen recording that it wasn't showing the photos, which was so weird. But yeah, it's because I was screen recording. My computer was like, we're not gonna show you what you're working on. And it was so weird. But I want to say that it eventually got fixed, maybe. So my computer didn't like the fact that I was screen recording while trying to do this. So I'll show you guys how it is layered, and you may have to pause the video at that part. But pretty much you put the cut file on the bottom, template on the top, and then the third layer you add your stickers. As long as they're all the same size and lined up, then you're able to print it just like this. So, please go back and pause the video at that point because then you'll be able to see what your layers should look like. And like I said, put that cut file at the bottom. Middle part is your template that you wanted to print. And then the top layer is your stickers. And what I did with this, I had two cut layers just so it will cut it completely through. I put my Cricut on vinyl setting. And then one other tip, in order to make this work, you have to use a desktop computer. You're not able to do this on iPad or iPhone. For some reason, I don't know why, but it will not work like that. And trust me, I made the mistakes. So you'll see me just showing you when it does print, you get this outline of a black square, which is what your Cricut is reading. And please ignore my Cricut mat is filthy. I don't know how old it is. But yeah, I'm just showing you right here how it does it. And the best optimum like lighting for this, close your blinds if it's bright because sometimes the Cricut acts funny and doesn't want to read these um, black lines. Also, another tip, if you're using glossy paper, your Cricut may have issues reading the black lines, but it honestly depends on your printer. So the printer I had, it has no problem reading glossy lines, but if the ink does give you trouble, a quick tip or what people use is putting scotch tape over top. So yeah, my Cricut was acting funny, but I just simply reset it. And what you'll see here is cutting out the lines, and that way I won't have this black line perimeter. And that's what I mean why you have to have a cut file. So if this video went too fast or if it wasn't that helpful, just let me know. I know it is difficult to try to show you guys. But if you guys have any questions, just feel free to drop a comment below because I mean, I make sticker sheets all the time. So I'm really, at this point, I consider myself an expert. So I probably can talk you guys through it if you have questions or want to print stickers at home on your own. Yeah, but right now it's just cutting out each individual shape. And then when you see me later, you'll see me actually using the stickers that I cut. Alrighty, so I'll stop talking now. So I hope it wasn't too confusing, and I hope that this was helpful for you guys. And if you are able to make some stickers, let me know. Tag me in it because I would love to see it. It's not nearly enough black sticker shops out here, so I definitely think it's a need, and we're underrepresented. So if you're trying to get your business off the ground, girl, here you go. This your step one. Consider a gem for free from one sister to the next. Talk to y'all later. Bye. While I still had y'all on this video, I did want to say I left out an important part in the video. So we were talking about how you're laying it out into Cricut Design Space. And of course, now it's going to be like just me talking into space, so you might not understand it. But when you have your three separate layers, your cut file, the printed template, which is the background, the white and the black, and then you have your PNG stickers laid on top. When it's all 4x6 together, you want to attach, select all and attach. Then you can copy and paste what you attached, the layers, and put them side by side. So that's how I got two. And then once they're side by side, select all and attach again. That will ensure that these two sticker sheets will print on one mat instead of Cricut trying to separate it into two. Hopefully that helped. Okay, now that it's done cutting, my Cricut acting up today, so it has some problems. I'm able to lift this up because this was my initial print and cut shape, the rectangle. So then it gets the registration marks. And I'll show you this sticker sheet because this one is actually cut really well and finished. So yeah, so now I have these individual cut stickers, and again, it's nothing on the back because it's just kiss cut. So I'm able to lift and peel. Ignore my fingernails, please. And yeah, so now I can use these stickers. Cool, right?